Welcome to U News, broadcasted on the University Cable Network of Buena Vista University. In today's U News, we will look at January internships, a student's internship at Teen Vogue, students' preparation for finals, and the new Beaver on campus. Keep watching for these campus stories and more. Finals week for BV students means endless hours of studying. All of the students have their own study habits, but one popular place to study is always the campus library. The BVU library is a quiet place where students are able to focus on their exams, papers, and projects. Students could be found in various locations of the library, such as the second floor quiet area, as well as the private study rooms downstairs. It is always such a popular area during finals week that the library stayed open until 1 a.m. to accommodate the hectic schedules of the students. The Common Grounds coffee shop right next door to the library stayed open a few hours later than normal to continue to provide much-needed refreshments to stressed-out studiers. The coffee shop resumed to normal hours on Wednesday night. The Estelle Stevens Science Center and the Social Sciences and Arts Hall were also frequently used during the week of finals because the buildings provide ample space for students to spread out. Students will soon be able to relax and catch up on some sleep, with today being the last day before winter break. Samantha Fraze, Christina Walker, and Stan Bachler will be going to South Korea to teach students during January for 2 weeks. They will have a class of 11 students that they aren't typically used to, but when coming to a place like Storm Lake, it is more likely to have a diverse population.
I think it's going to be a great program for BV because it really helps the students kind of meet more diversity and prepare, and it kind of creates a bond between Korea and the U.S.
This experience will give the BVU students a great amount of insight in the world of education and be beneficial to their future careers. This January, Lindsay Peoples and Sonia Mugabo will be participating in an internship with Teen Vogue, a leading fashion magazine for younger audiences. Peoples and Mugabo will be helping the fashion department of the magazine with styling, photo shoots, and helping the editors have all they need for stories.
I'm excited about it because I'm interested in fashion and just being a journalist. And I'll be helping the fashion department with arranging the fashion closet, helping the editor and other editors get everything they need for their stories.
This will be a great experience for both as they wish to pursue careers in fashion journalism. In its third year, a program at the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota will be allowing psychology students Navneet Sanda, Kiefer Nevius, and Cassie Sinclair to be a part of the January interim program. The 3 juniors will be working at the clinic with 2 doctors, a child psychiatrist, and a neuropsychologist. Next semester, students and faculty from 4 different courses at BVU will be given the unique opportunity to test out iPads for their classwork, free of charge.
As the first university in the nation to become a completely wireless community, BVU has always had an interest in being on the forefront of technological advances. Next semester, BVU will be taking one more step to keep up with new technologies. 4 classes: Fundamentals of Athletic Training with James Day, Business and Professional Communications with Jill Ray, Honors Social Science with Wynn Goodfriend, and Intro to Digital Journalism with Jamie Claiborne will be testing out Apple iPads in their courses next semester.
It's a little uncertain. I imagine the semester will be a bit of an experiment, so I'm starting to think of and talk about it as kind of a learning lab of, it's my Intro to Digital Journalism course, so my hope is that we'll figure out over the course of 14 weeks how that device can or can't be used to help create journalism for mobile journalists or digital journalists, and how to publish to devices like that. So how do we make stories that work well on devices like an iPad?
The purpose of the iPad pilot is to determine whether or not it would be a good piece of technology for BVU to look into as an e-reader for students, so that they can keep their textbooks in digital form. This would decrease the textbook cost for many students, as well as decreasing the environmental impact of discarded textbooks. The iPads would not replace student laptops, but would be used to supplement the technology BVU already has.
I wasn't heavily in media studies before now. I never really saw a need for something like an iPad, but I mean, if they're gonna give them to us, I guess I can, see what it's like.
Though feelings are mixed about how well the iPad pilot will work, it will be interesting to see whether or not BVU decides to adopt this new technology after next semester. For U News, I'm Sean Totten.
Though the iPad pilot is limited to the 4 selected classes, students and faculty with questions about the pilot can contact Matt Wagner, Peter Steinfeld, or David Evans via email. When we come back, we'll take a look at the new Beaver on campus, the athletic department open house, and a cheap food alternative for BV students.
Whether you're behind the scenes or watching it on TV, the U is for you.
On December 10th, the Buena Vista University Athletic Department held an open house where visitors could come and enjoy Christmas snacks while they shop for discounted BV accessories and attire. The athletic department also sponsored a Where's Buford competition. For this competition, participants were to find the 5 Bufords around campus and turn them in for a chance to win BV apparel. The grand prize winners for the Where's Buford competition were Brittany Denker and Samantha Engelman. On December 6th and 7th, 6 Buena Vista University student directors presented their 10-minute plays. These students included Nick Anderson, Taylor Burgraff, Heather Hansen, Noelle Hoffman, Darren Johnson, and Alexis McCoy. Performing in this one-act plays were other BV students, actors, and actresses. The plays ranged from serious dramas to light-hearted comedies. Darren Johnson directed a 10-minute spoof on 40s detective movies called Murder by Midnight by Jeff Godey. There was a good turnout for both nights the plays were performed. There was something for everyone, and the audience seemed to enjoy the plays that were performed. As you drive into BV, you may notice a new addition to the campus. This addition is the new Beaver statue outside the Lamberti Recreation Center. The statue was carved out of a tree stump that remained on campus after a winter storm. The new Beaver is a wood carving statue that was created by local chainsaw artist Jeff Klatt. Klatt is the artist behind other chainsaw carvings on campus, around Storm Lake and the surrounding area. The last statue Klatt carved on Buena Vista campus was the Beaver by the football field that was completed in January of 2009. Buena Vista University sponsored the carving of the Beaver. To see more statues and to get more information, visit Klatt's website, runawaysaws.com. Students at BV are finding great deals and good times at local restaurants in Storm Lake. Reporter Ashlyn Norris takes us behind the scenes of one of the more popular places that students are going to.
Buena Vista University students continually search the Storm Lake community for a cheap and fun alternative place to eat outside of Sodexo. Martini's Bar and Grill of Storm Lake has been one of the chosen hotspots to go on Wednesday night.
There are a lot of BV students that come in because the wings are cheap, they are tasty, there's a lot of different options, and BV students are poor and they don't have to spend a lot of money and get to eat something different other than the usual Sodexo.
Martini's is known for the 9 different flavored wings for 25 cents each and $5 domestic beer pitchers, which students say make it both affordable and a fun time with their friends off campus. Local competitors offer similar deals with prices ranging from 35 to 50 cents per wing, and domestic beer pitchers ranging from $6 to $10 per pitcher. Martini's Wing It Wednesday has seen an increase in the amount of BV students attending Wing Night since its debut night earlier this summer. With the help of BV students, Martini's has broken its personal number of wings sold.
We went from the first week that we did it to about 1,500 wings to a high of 2 weeks ago of 6,400 wings.
With the winter months upon us and the tendencies for people to stay safe and warm at home, BV students are still venturing out to get some entertainment beyond their dorm rooms. For UNews, I am Ashlyn Norris.
Students can continue looking for great deals and fun times at other local restaurants in the Storm Lake area. Thank you for watching UNews from the campus of Buena Vista University. To learn more about these stories, go to www.youtube.com/unewsnow.com and tune into UNews next time for more campus happenings.